What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to install this EMG set of Gym Root into my Epiphone Les Paul, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Let's go. So I'm going to put that set in this guitar. This is my Epiphone Les Paul Standard. I bought this in 2006. This is my first real serious guitar. It's about 20 years old, and the frets say it's 20 years old. It's got some fret wear on it, but it has held up pretty well over time. And man, this guitar has seen a lot of configurations because it started with the cream hardware and those orange yellow knobs, the regular tone pro bridge. This guitar has been modded already heavily to death. I don't know, I think I've had like 5 or 6 different pickup configurations in it, because when I had this guitar, it was just this guitar and my Squier, and then after that I bought my Gibson Les Paul Classic. And then I figured out that not all Epiphones and Gibsons are created equal, at least back in the day. The pickups in this thing sounded very muddy, so I started swapping them as soon as I figured out that I liked the sound of the Gibson more than the Epiphone. So I think this setup, as it is right now, is about 8 years. It's been in this, yeah, something like that, 8 years. These pickups come from my Les Paul, my vintage Les Paul / copy lookalike that I've sold, what, 2-3 years ago. There's still a video on my YouTube channel when I'm relicking that guitar, but those pickups came out of that one, and these pickups actually have 4 conductor wires to them, so I'm going to use these pickups for another guitar and coil tap them. But I wanted to have different pickups in it. I am by no means a very professional, luthier or somebody who repairs guitars, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty. So I was thinking about what kind of pickups I wanted to put into it. And well, right now I'm in a new band. One of the other guitar players, he's an absolute beast on the Epiphones. He has a white custom Epiphone with EMGs in him, and now he has a black midnight Les Paul with EMGs in him, and I played his Epiphones, so a shout out to Hein, aka the Riff Machine. I'll put a link of his Instagram down below somewhere, but he turned me on to the EMGs, and I was scrolling through the EMG sets, and I just, I adore Gym Root, because in my mind he's exactly like me. He's a metal guy, but also a very bluesy feel. I'm also somewhere in the middle. I like heavy music, I like blues, I like rock, I like Santana. So I bought a set, and these EMG pickups, they're not expensive. So what I'm gonna do today is recording clips with the original pickups. So I'm gonna do a A/B comparison, and well, I think the most logical order is to first disconnect the original electronics, then remove the strings, get all the pickups and the pods out, put everything back in from EMG, get restringed up, and then connect everything via the back, and then put the battery into it. So they say it could be done in an hour. I don't have a lot more time, but because it's already it's very late. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Aesthetically, it will still look the same, but it will sound completely different, and I hope it's going to be a little bit more aggressive, but also a little bit more clear. And now I'm gonna put some pickups in it, and we'll see. The first thing I need to do is unsolder the electronics. But I do need my soldering iron. This one. Yeah, trying not to burn the carpet. Now I need to flip the guitar around and get the back plates off. I don't need to get this one off, I think. I only need to take the cavity, the control cavity off. As you can see, it's pretty much a mess inside. These two wires, the black ones, are from the pickups. And I can tell because, like I said, it's a 4-conductor. So you can see red and white are taped off. Because those are the other coils. Then the white cable is from the toggle switch. And then this one is ground. And that should be it. Okay. Should probably be really hot. Okay. Alright, so toggle switch. And pickup 1 and pickup 2 are loose. The jack plate is loose, the jack output. So now I can start removing strings and do the actual swap. And that's going to be fun. I don't know if it's gonna, if I can get it out. So, yep, here we go. So that's the pods off with my towel trick. You just, when you have a pot like this, you just wrap it around it like that and then pull it. Works every time, or mostly it works. I never get the opportunity to clean between the pots, so might as well, you know, do guitar polish. It's very dirty. Okay, as you can see, hopefully you can see that on the camera there, it is seen somewhere. It's the poly finish that is just chipping away because of age. I mean, it's 20 years old, so one thing that I noticed was, okay, so here's the harness, and let's see, here's the tone pot. That is a proper CTS pot. I actually replaced it, and this is the original one. It's like, this is 13 millimeters, this is 11, smaller, and yeah, these are the original ones. These are like the really, you know, the expensive Gibson ones. So yeah, so I might keep these, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, now it's time to get the strings off. That should be easy. And then, well, first pickups in, strings reattached, and then I'll do the back. I think that makes more sense. Strings are off. It's time to put this one in, or the first pickups. So when you open the box, it's kind of like a old VH tape, you know. Then you open it up. Ta-da! So that's one pickup out. The Wilkinson pickup set. I don't even know what they're called, but they were in the Paradise guitar slash cheap knockoff. Yeah, it's time to put the Jim Roots in. Okay, so pickups are in. So now it's restringing, and then get the control pots in. Alright, so restrung. Amazing. I actually noticed that some of them, especially the E string, is buzzing. I didn't know that. It's very close to the first fret, so yeah, that's a problem for another day, I would say. But yeah, I'd say It's time to put the pots in. Well, as always, I ordered something wrongly because I don't check. I don't know. I'm just so eager to get things in. These pots are long shafts, and I need short ones because, well, I thought it was a thick body, but it's not. It's just going through the maple cap here, so it needs to be half the size of this. You can order them at EMG pickups, but that means I have to stall the project. Yeah, well, what can I say? It's 10:30. I've done all I can, you know. Sometimes you just gotta, take your losses and try it again. So we're gonna order the small pots and then call it a day for today. At least I got the pickups in. So, yep, let's call it a night, and we'll pick it up somewhere else the next day. Luckily, I don't have to solder anymore. That's always a plus. So, well, that went rather well, huh? Yeah, I just ordered the EMG Conversion Kit. I could have sworn that I ordered the pickups with shorter shafts, because apparently EMG makes long shafts and short shafts, and I should have measured it before I installed it, but then again, you don't take out the pots. You try to get it done in one time, you try to get it done in one swoop, but yeah, I think it's safe to say that most guitars will probably need the shorter shafts, the shorter pots. So yeah, we're gonna install this today and hopefully get the Epiphone back and running again. So here we go. Yeah, it's done. They're installed. It took some initial troubleshooting. It was the neck pickup of the EMG. The cable was very short, so I had to put the connectivity box very close to the neck pot, because otherwise the wire couldn't get to it. So every time I have to take it out, I first have to disconnect the pickup, the front pickup, the neck pickup. Other than that, the only trouble that I ran into was that the coloring of the wires, the Epiphone, the toggle switch, were not the same as the colors on the diagram that EMG sends you. So I just literally had to go in, connect everything, put the strings on, put the volume pots on, get the battery on, and then go wire by wire to see when the circuitry would be completed, because it was disrupted. There was no sound coming out from the pickup. So eventually I got it, and now it runs. So is it complete trouble-free? No. I think every mod that you do with the guitar, you end up spending a little bit more time than you anticipated. So it's part of the trade-off, I guess. But I really like how it turned out. These pickups sound a little bit more clear to me. I haven't checked yet. I'm going to do the A/B comparison. But overall, when I compare this guitar to my other Les Paul, my Gold Top, this is a little bit more of a, I'd say, a bluesy guitar. I think Joe Bonamassa says it really correctly. He says some guitars tend to be moaners and some guitars tend to be biters, meaning that there are guitars that have more twang to them, and my Gold Top, my vintage Gold Top, seems to be more of a twang guitar, or has more bite to it, and this guitar is more growl, or is a little bit more rounded off in the edges, I guess. And I think that it suits the pickups really well. Yeah, I'm really happy with the end result. if you like these kind of mods, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe down below. I will do a couple more mods. There are some mods that I need to do to some other guitars, but pretty much the whole you know, the whole park is running again. I got 13 guitars now running. It's crazy. Usually around this time one of them breaks down, so knock on wood. Anyway, thanks to Hein for lending me his guitars equipped with EMG. I got bit by the same bug, so you know, maybe I'm gonna do some more EMGs in a couple of guitars. I like them. You don't hear that it's hissy or anything, or that it's fake or something. Yeah, let's take it for a spin. We'll take it for a jam, and I'll see you in the next video.